Hello. I have been impatiently waiting for the arrival of this doll, so I'm gonna quick open it up and see what it is. Ordered it off of Amazon. I've got Amazon Prime, so didn't cost anything anything extra to mail it other than my Amazon Prime. Hold on 1 second while I open the box. Okay, here is the box. Yay! She arrived today. So you probably know what's inside if I'm calling it a she. There's the label. I'm not going to even try to pretend like I know how to say that, but that's what I ordered off of Amazon. Again, I have Prime, and then when you buy Prime stuff that ships from Amazon, it doesn't take that long for it to get there. And returning it, if I had to, would be super easy. Let me see if I can get this one open now. Hold on. Okay, here's that box opened up, and there's another box. Let me get that one out. Hold on. Okay, got this box out. Here's what it looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back. Here's a glare. Let's see, what does it say? That's all the information on the back. There's the other side. There is a seal at the top. So I'm going to pop that seal open, and then I will be back again. Okay, I opened the top of that, assuming that was the top of the box, but looks like she's in there upside down. Oh well. Let's see if we can take her out. You know my video skills are lacking. She looks cute. She is a 16-inch maybe? 16-inch doll. Let's see what this is. But she's not an SD BJD. That's weird. Okay. I think she's MSD BJD. Anyway, we're going to take a closer look at her. Oh, she is very... Hold on. Okay. I'm going to get her dressed so I can show her. There's a glare. Let me see if I can get her out of the glare. But she is very anatomically correct, so I'll show that part. I'm going to put her outfit on, and then you can see a better close-up of her articulation and stuff. Okay, right before I get her dressed, this is kind of how she's looking. She is so cool. Anyway, I'm going to put this on. I just wanted to show you how it's made. It's got a little snap. It's fairly thick. And then there's like a little top. I think she's got, where are they? There's some shoes. Here's the wig. She was wrapped really well. She's got a wig cap on. There's an eraser in here. Not sure what this is. Maybe for the wig. I'm not sure. It looks like some type of Velcro stuff. Anyway, let me get her dressed. Okay. Now that I got some clothes on her, get a better look at her. So she's got a lot of articulation, like a lot of points of articulation. She's got pointy ears, Spock ears. But she's got her head here. She's got a joint there at her neck. And then there's another joint at the shoulder. And then there's like a upper shoulder joint. I don't know if you can see that because I put her clothes on, but let me see if I can just show that part. So this is how the top of her looks. She's got her neck joint, and then she's got this joint and this joint here. She's got a double joint for her elbow, a wrist joint, those are her hands. That one kind of looks like she has a manicure or someone started a manicure, I don't know. And she's strung really well. And then for, let's see if we can pull this up so you can see the other parts of articulation. So she's got that articulation there. Then she's got articulation right here in the middle of the torso. Then she's got another spot of articulation down by the hip. Then she's got that hip joint there. Then she's got this so that she has like that peanut joint or double joint at the hip. And she's got double jointed knees, so they fold all the way back if you maneuver them a little bit. Let's see. There we go. And then her feet, she's got an ankle joint. And her feet are like, they're not all the way flat. She can probably wear flat shoes, but they're not all the way flat. They kind of have a curve so she can wear like heels too, which is super cute. She just looks so adorable. Oh my goodness. That's her. I'm going to get her like all the way together and then give you a more decent look at this doll. Okay, I've got her fully dressed with her shoes. I probably have to fix those, like put little extra holes to tighten those because they don't have enough to go over. But I'm going to put her up next to one of my new signature creation Barbie dolls or whatever. I love her wig. Oh my goodness. Barbie, how come y'all couldn't do this? Mattel, come on now. Okay, I'm going to put her up next to something. 1 second. Okay, here are all the dolls standing together. This is my curvy doll from my Barbie Creations set. This is a, sorry. This is a made-to-move hybrid of a Mycene Barbie. Still haven't finished the shoes yet. And here's the new doll I just bought. I think it's called Banksy Body. I'm not sure. Again, those words don't look like words that you can pronounce, so I'm not going to even butcher it, but I think it's Banksy. But you can see the size difference. I was wondering if she could fit this outfit that's, or like the that jumpsuit that's on my curvy doll, because It ties in the back. It's got really long ties and it's kind of stretchy. And she's not that far off from her proportions, you know, body-wise, like width and everything. She's probably a lot longer though. So I might try it a little later. And probably swap their outfits and see what they look like. I know this would look really long on her, but it might be kind of cute. And I put her next to it because I wanted to see like the doll's head sizes. So here's this doll's head compared to her head. Her head's a little bit bigger, but not much. And a lot of that is wig, of course. And then this doll clearly has a bigger head than she does. My Mycene doll. But I'm kind of wondering, I think that wig might be big on this doll's head, but I kind of want to try it real quick. Hold on. Of course, this doll's head is bigger than hers. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm curious as to what this wig would look like on her. It's probably too big, but I want to try it. It's big. It doesn't fit, but for somehow, I don't know. I think it still looks better than the wig she came with. It definitely feels a lot better. This hair is so soft and it has this nice wave. Much better quality than the one that actually came with her. I like her wig that I made her though. With her little sister locks. I'm going to put this back on her, but this is how the inside's made. It probably could be a different color on the inside because that doesn't really match her skin tone. If it shows too much, I might just go in and kind of color that inside of the wig, but you see how that looks. How come my Barbies couldn't have a wig like this? The curly one that came with was cute, but the rest of them, Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about their wigs. Sorry, your hair was... Anyway, let me put this back on this doll. Okay, I had to try the swap, and it looks really good. So this is the bodysuit that came with my Barbie doll creations, or whatever it's called. That $100 set where you get like the 3 dolls and the outfits and stuff. It looks really good on her. I've got to adjust those shoes, but these shoes are like super cute too. Let me see if I can show off some of the detail. Can you see that? It has like a little deck of card details on there. Some roses on the front. And aside from the fact that the ankle bands, you know, like the holes need to be a little bit tighter. These are really cute. They're really nice fit on her. And I love the wig. There's a close-up of her face. I probably should fix her hair, but oh well. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Look at her face. She's got like these amber eyes. Her face up is so pretty. I love the way she looks. Again, I got her off Amazon and used my Prime, so I didn't have to pay shipping and handling or anything. And she's in the States, so you don't have to wait that long. I think I waited 1, maybe 2 weeks for her, if that long. I was just super impatient. And she's got legs for days. I'm gonna take her measurements to kind of see what her measurements are. I think she's like a slim MSD minifee kind of size. So I'm gonna take measurements of her feet and like everything to kind of see what she could probably fit and what she couldn't fit. But so far she can fit this little curvy thing. It doesn't look like it's stretched very much, so that's a good thing. And then she's rocking the outfit that the other doll had on. The shorts look super cute. So is this. I don't know if you can see the details of that. It looks super cute. It's not quite closed all the way in the back because, of course, her torso isn't nearly as long as this doll's torso. But she's pulling it off. That looks kind of cute on her. I like it. So they've officially swapped outfits. I'm probably going to get her some different shoes because now the outfit doesn't match. And she stole her purse. Well, borrowed it or whatever. So I'll probably get her either some white shoes or some black shoes. Probably black shoes to finish off her outfit. And I can't wait to make her clothes and outfits and stuff. I saw some trim and stuff at the store that I wanted to use for an outfit. I just got to wait for it to go on sale. I'm trying to be good and wait for stuff to go on sale. But that's this doll. Again, she is super adorable. She's really well made. It says she's a resin BJD. I'm not familiar with like resin. I mean, I've got one resin BJD. This feels more like, I don't know. It feels like an action figure type doll. So she's kind of like, she feels like my other, mechanical ball joint dolls, but that she's actually strong. So she's got the actual, string in there. But I don't know. She feels like she's made of the same type of material. I do have a doll that's I don't know. I guess he's like a Uncle SD. So he's a really big BJD, and I'm pretty sure is more or less cast, maybe. I don't know what the process is for that. And his head though, oh, there goes her wig. His head was 3D printed though, so I've got some little BJDs that are dolls that are 3D printed resin dolls, they feel different. This doll, she feels like my mechanical BJDs, but without the like mechanical joints. Like she's actually strung. So if that makes sense, she feels like she's made out of what like an action figure is made out of. She doesn't quite feel like what that other BJD that I have, what he's made out of. I could be wrong. I'm not that versed in that type of stuff, but I really like the way she looks and everything and her articulation. I can't wait to do stuff with her. But I just wanted to show you guys this, so just in case someone wanted to order one. It's right on Amazon. Again, let's see if I can find it. There's that sticker. So one of these boxes. Yeah. That's what I ordered. The name of the company is OUENEIFS. Banksy doll, BJD. And it's got a bunch of other stuff that goes with that, but anywho, that's that. I will try to put her hair back on and stuff, and hopefully this video helps someone if they want to get her. Toodles.